Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video might be seen and shared. Celine Driver once again bringing you another unboxing and review of a watch that is mine. This is another watch purchase by me from what I feel is a very good up-and-coming micro brand. Been around for a little while. They are based out of Venice, Italy, a place that I am familiar with and can't wait to go back to. It is, of course, Venezianico. I own many Venezianico watches, including this watch's two brothers, the two other Ultra Blacks. I always screw up the pronunciations here, the Redentore and the Nadiri. Basically, the Redentore is the dressier watch, the Nadiri is a sport watch. This one is based on the Arsenale chassis, or case, if you will. That kind of 70s sports watch with the integrated looking bracelet. And inside the very typical white Venezianico box is the Venezianico Ultra Black Arsenale. It is very similar to the blue Arsenale that I reviewed recently and that I own. When I found out that they were going to do an Ultra Black, of course, being the fact that I own the other two Ultra Blacks, and they are beautiful watches, and the fact that I liked the blue Arsenale, even though the butterfly clasp bracelet is a little problematic. It's not terrible. This one actually fits me better than other butterfly clasps that I've had in the past. And I've come up with a solution, an alternative way to go, which I'll go into in a little bit. And as you can see, this folds in a specific way, which I just did backwards because this folds into that. It's held together with a twin push button release that releases both sides of the butterfly clasp very nicely and offers up a very clean bracelet. They call it the Canova Concept steel bracelet. Now, the reason they call this the Ultra Black is the dial is coated with something called, and I'm going to mispronounce this most likely, Musso, M-U-S-O-U, Musso black coating, which is a coating that absorbs 99.4% of light, giving you a very, very pure, about as pure as you can get, black coloring, hence the term or the name Ultra Black. And Venezianico has chosen not to adorn the watch with anything other than the Venezianico cross and, of course, hands so that you can read the watch. No running seconds hand. That's typical for the Arsenale to give, removing the second hand and the associated width of the watch that it would create gives you an ultra thin profile, 9mm thick to be precise, to a flat sapphire. But no indices, no date window, no complications, two hands and a cross, and a beautiful, almost liquidy looking ink black dial. Beautifully done. You have the integrated bracelet with the female link that gives it a very narrow profile, side to side. We'll get into the measurements in a bit. You have a signed screw-down crown. This is, in fact, a screw-down crown. It does not, this is my only complaint about the watch. When you disengage the screw-down, it does not give you a tactile or audible pop. It just kind of unscrews and then stops moving. Stops going this way, that way. So the only way you're really sure that it's unscrewed is if you can pop the crown like that. It only has the one position for time setting, and the movement has no ghost position for a date. Push it back in, screw it down. It only takes a couple of turns to re-engage it. And you get, despite the fact it's a screw-down crown, they only rate this watch at 50 meters water resistance. So, pardon me, not a swimmable watch. Pardon me again. Not a swimmable watch. Could get it wet. Hell of a time to get a coughing fit. Get it wet, washing your hands, caught in a rainstorm, the occasional splash. I wouldn't push the watch. There are other Venezianico watches that are more water resistant and more than capable to do that. Beautiful case back work. Venezianico is really known for beautiful case backs. This one is no exception. Because the Ultra Black is meant to, it's meant to be symbolic of a journey towards new horizons because of the Arsenale, which was a starting point for expeditions by Italian explorers centuries ago. And that's what the artwork on the other Arsenales represented, the Arsenale of the past. This is supposed to represent the Arsenale of the future. A space station from which modern explorers or futuristic explorers will take off from the spaceport to explore parts unknown in the deep, inky blackness or ultra black of space. See how it all integrates. The people at Venezianico are thinking. And I've talked with them personally over WhatsApp messaging, and they are great guys to deal with. I am planning a trip soon to Venice and Murano, and they invited me to come by their atelier studio and come meet them, and I plan on making good on that invitation. Everything is beautifully finished, very nice polish on the case, on the links. It's a very nice looking bracelet. Its only hindrance, and it's not a bad one on this case, is the butterfly clasp. I would prefer a fold clasp. However, they do sell as an option. You have to ask for it. There is an option to buy a strap for this. It's a FKM rubber strap. I don't have it right now. It's on order. It will come soon. Oh, by the way, it's a coin edge bezel, which I love coin edge bezels. So I will probably put this on the rubber strap just to see how it works. It will deformalize the watch a bit, but I don't think that's a bad thing. Looks like it only is going to take a screwdriver to unhook the bracelet and hook in the strap. It is proprietary because that link, this link is, it's a female link, but obviously you'll have to get a strap that will fit with a link into the connection at the watch, and that's what the rubber strap does that comes from Venezianico. So I'm looking forward to that showing up. The movement in the watch is a Miyota 9029. It does hand wind. It probably is hackable, but because there's no second hand, I can't prove it. But I believe the 9029 does hack as well. Sapphire crystal, as I pointed out earlier, it is a flat sapphire crystal. 50-meter water resistance. Make sure the crown's screwed in. It is a 40-millimeter case. 44-millimeter on the lug-to-lug. 9-millimeter thick. It is an integrated bracelet. It is 26-millimeter across here. It does taper down to 17-millimeter here at the removable links. They are fixed by screws. We will throw it on the wrist here so I can give you a proper wrist shot. It does fit my 7¼ inch wrist very nicely. You can see on the down the barrel shot, the watch does not cover my entire top half of the wrist. There's plenty of room. I'd say this watch can comfortably be worn down to a 6½ inch wrist, maybe even 6¼ It just depends on how big a watch you like. It is a beauty. I love the inky black, liquid looking dial. A little bit of a smudge there. Let's take that off. Inky black dial. It looks liquid. It looks very fluid. Very simply adorned with just the Venezianico cross. There's no scripting. There's no nothing like that. It's just very, very simple. Beautiful, elegant watch. It's thin enough to fit under almost any cuff that you want. So this could be worn up to and maybe even including a dress setting. Obviously, you want to keep it on the bracelet if you were going to do that. A little less casual, a little more casual, I should say, with the FKM strap, which I'm looking forward to that coming in. I just don't know when it's coming. It hopefully will be soon. It's a beautiful watch. Once again, every Venezianico watch that I've reviewed, every one that I've owned, which is now up to 9 with a 10th one on order. That one will be reviewed shortly, as soon as I get it, of course. I've really enjoyed Venezianico watches and highly recommend the brand to everyone. And I can't wait to go visit the guys in Venice later on in the coming year. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it to be entertaining, useful, informative. If you did, please click that thumbs up. It does help with the YouTube search algorithm. It helps bring people to the channel. That is a good thing. Comments, questions, suggestions down below. I do read them all. I do respond to them all. However, if you are going to try to insult me, you are going to try to troll me, or you're going to leave links to bad places on the internet, I'm simply going to delete the comment and block the commenter. There's always one. You don't win, but there's always one. If you're new to the channel, of course, welcome. I'm glad you found my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you will consider subscribing to receive more entertainment and be alerted to it when it happens. I am trying to grow the channel. I do have a goal in mind, and when I hit that goal, which is 3,000 subscribers, there will be a watch giveaway. And I promise you it will be a watch you want to own. So please be here for that. If you've been here before but you haven't clicked the subscribe button, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button. Come on. Click the bell icon too so that when I upload new content, you are alerted. And as I always say at the end of my videos, it is a crazy old world out there. It is not getting any less crazy, although the future looks like there might be some hope. I hope. But anyway, regardless of whether it gets more or less crazy, please be careful out there. Stay safe. Be well. See you soon.